In South Africa, the start of spring is marked by the sound of splashing water, but this celebration wasn't always so charged. What was once a joyful tradition has become a source of division and public outcry, sparking a nationwide debate about respect and community. So how did a playful tradition cross such a dangerous line? Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the cafe. Libito la ka KK. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Before you leave, please do make sure you don't leave without subscribing. Like this video, it helps a lot, and I would like to hear from your side, your own thoughts regarding this topic. Without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. September 1st is a spring day in South Africa. For generations, it's been marked by a unique tradition, splashing each other with water. It was a simple, playful ambush for friends and neighbors, symbolizing a washing away of the cold. On university campuses, you can still see this spirit with students bonding over massive, joyful water fights. At its best, this tradition is about one thing, and one thing only: connection. But somewhere, somehow along the way, that spirit curdled, playful splashing has morphed into aggressive drenching, with targets no longer being friends, but unsuspecting strangers. People in work uniforms, carrying groceries, and even the elderly have become fair game. This isn't a game anymore. It's a violation. The laughter is one-sided, coming at the expense of someone's dignity and property. The escalation hits a shocking low in a viral videos, like one showing youngsters dozing a homeless man. It wasn't a joke. It was an act of cruelty against vulnerable people. An act like that turns a tradition of joy into an instrument of harassment, and the public response was fierce, and it was supposed to be that fierce. Across social media, South Africans reacted with shock and rage, and I was one of them. One comment captures the mood perfectly: "This generation is disrespectful," and I actually agreed with that comment. The conversation quickly became about a perceived collapse of respect for elders, personal space, and the unwritten rules of community. The consequences are real. People's phones and laptops have been destroyed, but the biggest damage is to the social fabric, eroding the trust that holds communities together. And one of the things that just touched my heart, or that just released the enrage in me, I saw a video of one lady. Apparently, there was a lady who was going to an interview, and this lady was not working. This lady was unemployed for the longest time, and this one time chance for her to prove her worth in order for her to get a job. They drenched her and she was wet, and she had to explain to the interviewer or to the company, and the company was not listening. So just because you are so excited on your side and you have that much of a disrespect for other human beings, you cost other people jobs, because one of these incidents represent many of these incidents. Looming over these fights is a much larger shadow that makes wasting water profoundly ironic. South Africa is in a severe water crisis. While some throw water for fun, millions are desperate for a few clean drops. South Africa is one of the world's 30 driest countries and is projected to face a water deficit of 17% by 2030. This isn't a distant problem. It's a perfect storm of climate change and crumbling infrastructure, with over half of the country's clean water lost to leaks before it ever reaches a tap. It's a brutal paradox. A country where some communities literally fighting for water, while others are fighting with it. This leaves us with a difficult question. How does the society reclaim a corrupted tradition? On one side, people argue for a complete end to the practice. They believe the line has been crossed, and in a water crisis, it can't be justified. On the other hand, some want to preserve the tradition's joy. They argue that the problem isn't the tradition itself, but a disrespect view. And that will clear boundaries and a focus on consent. Its spirit can be saved. For a joyful welcome to a spring, to a symbol of disrespect and waste, the story of South Africa's water fight reflects the country's bigger struggles. The tension between tradition and modernity, celebration and scarcity. As the nation debate where to draw the line, a fundamental question remains. Can this tradition be saved, or has the joy been washed away for good? What do you think on your side? Are we still in a position to preserve something that comes with disrespect, or can we just move on from this nonsense? Anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Make sure you subscribe. Comment down below with your own thoughts. Like this video, it helps a lot. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic one. Peace.